This is a presentation on the price mechanism. Let's look at what this phrase actually means. We know that one of the ways of producing and selling goods to consumers is through a market. The market consists of consumers and producers. The consumers in a market are represented graphically by the demand curve. This is a curve which shows the price of a good and the quantity that consumers are willing to buy. The demand curve slopes downwards, which shows that as the price of the good increases, shall we say from P0 to P1, consumers buy less. So the quantity demanded falls from Q0 to Q1. Hence, we have a downward sloping demand curve. The producers in a market are represented by the supply curve. The supply curve is upward sloping. This means that as the price of the good increases on the market, producers are willing to supply more. The quantity they supply rises as the price increases. So we have two curves, an upward sloping supply curve and a downward sloping demand curve. When producers and consumers meet in a market, the supply curve and the demand curve intersect at a point which is known as the equilibrium point or market clearing point. Here, a price is set, and at this price, the quantity that consumers want to buy happens to be exactly the same as the quantity that producers want to produce at this equilibrium price. So, we can see that the equilibrium price determines how much consumers want to buy of a product, but also how much producers want to produce of a product. And the two happen to be equal to each other when the price is at the equilibrium level. So, at equilibrium, the price determines the quantity of goods that are going to be produced in the market. And this in turn determines the quantity of scarce resources, land, labor, capital, and enterprise that are going to be used to produce this quantity. This is how we can say that the price is actually a mechanism to allocate scarce resources. And this is what we mean by the phrase the price mechanism.